What is up, nerds? Let's do a reaction to Plague Moth's latest crybaby video where he's bitching and crying like the little cunt that he is. Okay, here we go. This is a video that people have said it references me and some other people, primarily me, because Moth cannot handle the fact that he lost so decisively to someone with less subscribers than him. Alright.
Hey everyone.
Hey everyone.
I'm making this video.
Hi everyone. He sounds like fucking Detroit Eeyore, you know what I'm saying? Hi everyone. Huh. Oh, my life is in shambles because of my own actions. Huh.
It was a more structured one to just go over a few things for closure's sake, as well as make a few announcements.
Oh, I'm so sad, you guys. I'm so sad. My name's Plagued Moth. I watched child pornography and reacted to child porn and death videos. Huh. It didn't work out.
Unfortunately, as a result of the harassment and my inability to...
Aww, the harassment, aka calling him out for his own actions. Fucking shit. Alright, I have to stop pausing it so often because we're not going to get through this.
Keep up with the finances. We have lost our home. And
oh no! You lost your home. You mean the home that you decided to not pay for, as proven by going through your old posts and through your stream, where you said on your live stream, sure, I have the money to pay for it on paper, but I'd rather put it toward a new place. Fucking idiot.
No, I'm not asking for anything.
No, I'm not asking for anything. Yeah.
I will say I apologize for being so upfront previously, but I have been desperate to try to save the house.
This motherfucker sat on his live stream and said, I want to downsize to a smaller place, and we can no longer afford this place, and really it doesn't make sense to have a place this big, and blah, 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 blah. And now he's saying, I was desperate to save my house. Bitch, you scammed your audience. You said that you needed money to save your house, but then after you got some money in, you said, actually we wanted to downsize anyway, and I had the money to pay for it, on paper, but I just didn't want to pay for it. I want to put towards something else. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Was trying everything I could. You see, originally my...
trying everything he could except for focusing on actually earning money instead of doing these stupid fucking little bitch videos.
My wife started a GoFundMe on my behalf to help catch up on bills.
His wife started a GoFundMe on his behalf. You're married. You're a couple. You started a GoFundMe. Fucking come on. She didn't do it without your fucking knowledge behind your back. Jesus Christ.
After that creepy reading reported my Patreon using a screenshot from 2021.
This has already been disproven. Jesus fucking Christ. I know what he's going to say. Here we go.
Saying that I'm selling uncensored gore content.
You were selling uncensored gore content because you were posting gore on Patreon in the first place behind a paywall, which is the direct definition of selling gore. You then, after you got smacked down for that, you started posting gore on your Discord in a private room that was accessible by paying through Patreon, which is again selling gore. And you did not age gate it. You did not age check people. So people have said, including that creepy reading, that minors could have access to it. So Plagued Moth reframes that whole thing and says, I was accused of selling gore directly to minors.
This agent no longer works with Patreon, thankfully.
How do you fucking know, bitch? How do you fucking know who works at Patreon? This motherfucker, just out here saying shit. This agent no longer works with Patreon. He was fired after, he did that to me, and now the agent actually went on to lead a life of crime and has become a habitual serial offender. He's a registered sex offender now. This agent participated in January 6th.
Since this happened, I've uncovered a lot of dirty connections and habits of him and his friends.
No, you haven't. Here we go, okay. Is this just going to be the same stuff that has already been debunked? Because if you've been following my channel, you have seen every single claim this motherfucker has made debunked. He also went on that lyrics stream where he was completely bent over and spanked just within an inch of his life. And he was debunked on that live stream, live in front of everybody. He admitted he was wrong, and he admitted he lied. But let's watch him now, presumably, say all of the same things again. Boring motherfucker.
Namely, one of his video writers, Slimebeast, who has a history.
I'm not one of his video writers, you stupid bitch. If I was one of his video writers, I would be credited. Do you think that Slimebeast, the penultimate egotist, the guy who believes that his farts are literally life-saving chemicals that can cure cancer, do you think that Slimebeast, the guy who thinks that the sun shines out of his eyes and when he goes to sleep the world no longer exists, do you think that Slimebeast would write for somebody and not have credit? Do you think I would not be credited for my work? I am not and have never been a writer for any fucking YouTuber. I've never been a writer for anyone else. I write my own shit, and I put my own shit out there. You know what the thing is? Plague Moth is such a dumb fuck that he can't fathom coming up with your own fucking shit.
Of mental illness and harassing others online.
Mental illness. Here we go with the projection again. As I said in a previous video, Plague Moth can't discern between himself and others. He thinks other people have done things he's done. He thinks other people have things true about them that are true about him. And here we have another one, mental illness. Plague Moth, very open about his mental illness. He's an open book. He discusses it frequently, and that's fine. But then he projects it onto other people. Motherfucker, you're the schizo.
One of his video writers, Slimebeast, who has a history of mental illness and harassment.
What history of mental illness? Who have you been talking to? Have you been talking to Dr. Cummerbund, my psychiatrist? I would hope not, because I just made him up.
Harassing others online. Slimebeast is a big reason this has happened because
God, the dude sounds like he's going to break into tears at any fucking moment. And honestly, I'm here for it.
he, as well as his closer associates, found my place of employment.
Wait, his Sophosa Associates? What? What'd he say?
There's a big reason this has happened because he, as well as his closer associates,
As well as his Sophosa Associates.
Slimebeast is a big reason this has happened because he, as well as his closer associates, found my place of employment and harassed them.
Alright, so this is again something that's been debunked. He says that his employer was harassed by me, and now he's saying other people as well. Before he said just me, so take note of that. Nice fat lie from this motherfucker's fat fucking face right now.
As well as his closer associates, found my place of employment and harassed them for weeks, including threats, until I lost my job.
Recordings? Call logs? Police reports? Testimony from other employees? Testimony from your employer? Could you not put a call threatening your business on speakerphone and record it with another phone? What the actual shit? Do you have any evidence of anything you ever claim, Moth? Of course you don't, because you're a fucking liar. What is this channel, by the way? What is he showing on the fucking screen? There's no context for this. This is not my Discord.
Was the final straw to break the financial camel for us. And there
Oh no. The financial camel.
was no hope of catching up on rent, and ultimately...
There was no hope of catching up on rent? You said on your live stream that there was money on paper to pay for it, but you didn't want to because you wanted to put it toward a new, smaller place that you could afford better. How do you mean you couldn't catch up on rent? You're going to have to. You have a judgment against you to pay it, so you're going to have to catch up on the rent. I think you should have paid it probably in the first place.
The GoFundMe was originally...
Oh, Miners in TCR's Discord. God damn, I'm blind to that fucking edgelord ridiculous bullshit text he uses.
hopes to catch up with everything and give me a much-needed break from everything.
Give you a much-needed break from what? From what? I needed a much-needed break from watching children get stomped and raped. Fucking piece of shit.
And admit myself for mental health treatment.
Please admit yourself. And when you admit yourself for mental treatment, please snatch the key out of the therapist's hand and fucking lose it. Throw that shit away. Throw that down the fucking drain. Admit yourself and do not come back out, you psychotic, stupid motherfucker.
became something to try to save our house, and in the end it didn't work out anyway.
Is this Mr. Plinkett's origin story? Because that voice, I don't know.
From chronic anxiety and depression, I have an eating disorder and have issues with self-harm. These things...
Oh boy, this is really relevant to the fact that you were caught watching child porn, isn't it, Dylan? I have ADD, I have ADHD, I have PTSD, I have split personality disorder, I have bipolar disorder, I have Asperger's, I have lymphoma, I have Lou Gehrig's disease, I have a bad toe, I stubbed my toe, I have 4 fingers on one hand, 6 on the other, I have a nasty case of stanky leg. The list goes on, folks, please. Please send me money.
Things stem from my severe CPTSD as a result of the abuse my mother inflicted upon me as a child.
Take a drink, guys. If you're playing the Plagued Moth drinking game, which is very hard to say, take a drink because Moth, once again, used his childhood trauma as a weapon to try to attack others and paint them in a poor light. Fucking disgusting.
My mother also took it upon herself to traffic me and attempted to murder me at a young age.
Oh, Lord. I want to feel sorry for you, but I can't because you're a pedophile.
This is known in public because I felt I should use my platform to advocate.
It's known in public because you used it against people to attack them.
For victims and explore the darkest stories in our world.
By the way, I'm noticing on the screen he's got another lie here. It says Fergie Ripper in TCR's Discord. Fergie was one of Plagued Moth's moderators and a friend of Plagued Moth. So Plagued Moth was a friend and gave modship to quote-unquote Ripper? Question mark? If that's what he asserts. But this is a deleted user. Now, when there's a deleted user in Discord, you cannot find out who the fuck it is, because deleted users all default to the same user ID and number. So since Fergie's account is deleted, and since this random account in TCR's Discord is deleted, Plague Moth is just saying that this is Fergie. For no reason.
Regardless of this, I have been no stranger to facing predators online.
I've been no stranger to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
And using my platform to expose them as well.
Oh my god. Using his platform to expose predators. Let's see. Yourself. That's probably the primary thing you've exposed on your channel. With all your live streams talking about the 5 instances where you watched child pornography. And in a couple of those instances, it was multiple videos. So Plagued Moth has used his platform to expose, I guess, one child predator, which is himself.
With that creepy reading, I was initially just angry that he went so far to plot a cancel culture brigade.
How is the dude who's a self-proclaimed, like, SJW, you know, whatever the fuck, whatever he claims he is, how is he going to use cancel culture now as a fucking term? Reporting your Patreon because you're selling gore is not fucking cancel culture. That is the consequences for your actions, you dumb motherfucker.
I found out by mistake his connections to Fergie.
Not Fergie. Random deleted user. Dumb fucking liar.
A Discord user infamous for impersonating a producer of CSAM. And even...
Oh, Lord. Is he just gonna... This is really just gonna be all the same shit again, isn't it? All the stuff that's been disproven. Let's do this at 1.25 speed, because I got stuff I gotta do.
guys. As well as TCR's own interest in Lolicon.
Wait a minute. You mean the debate that he was in, where one side of the debate was saying that Lolly was CP, and the other side of the debate was saying that it was just, you know, drawings and not anything harmful? Is that what you're talking about when you say interest in Lolicon? Because at the end of that debate, TCR conceded the point and said, yes, Lolicon is harmful. And yes, Lolly, you know, images are harmful. Like, it was a debate between two concepts. Like, if I debate that women should have a right to abortion, does that mean that I've had an abortion? Like, if somebody debates that people should have a right to drawings of whatever, you know, like a libertarian kind of mindset, does that mean that they themselves literally have that? I mean, especially when after the debate, TCR was like, you know, yeah, you know, I concede that, you know, lolly shit is, you know, fucking weird. Like, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what this guy wants. You know, this is all stuff that's been debunked 1,000 times, and he knows it, and he's just, you know, repeating it. So really, this is a waste of my time and yours. Welcome to the video.
And obscene opinions on the matter and sexual interest towards teens.
Blah, 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 blah. Sexual interest towards teens. Will he ever show evidence of that? No. Because he's a piece of shit who fucking lies.
It depends. Are you getting your rocks off? Are you getting your rocks off because you're fucking a 14-year-old, or are you getting your rocks off because you have a nice pair of tits?
So that clip chimped to hell clip is somebody asking TCR a point in a debate and saying, you know, is essentially, if you look at anime lolly shit or whatever, you know, are you a pedophile? And TCR's point, which he conceded was incorrect, God damn, God forbid somebody say that they were incorrect about something. His reply was, that depends. Are you looking at lolly stuff because you like kids? Or are you looking at lolly stuff because it is, you know, porn? Like, you know, which thing are you looking for? And so this motherfucker, this dumbass piece of shit Plague Moth, takes that out of context and acts as if that's a real kid that he's talking about? I don't know.
Slimebeast is the focus of one of my videos where I dive into the details of how he groomed a 15-year-old girl.
Never groomed anybody, you stupid fucking cunt. Liking an image on DeviantArt is not grooming somebody. I have over 500, over 600 now. I have over 600 likes on DeviantArt. Did I groom every single motherfucker on there? Did I groom the 50-year-old comic book artist from Portland whose image I liked? You know, what the fuck is this dumbass thinking? This stupid brain-dead piece of shit. If I split his skull open and shat into it, that would be the best thought he's ever had.
And also save Lolicon.
Oh my god. And he posts Lolicon supposedly on his video. This is not censored in his video. If he believes this is Lolicon, why is he posting it in his video? Because he doesn't believe it is. Trash.
Since this, I've had numerous encounters with him online where he's...
Alright, so this is a faked screenshot. We proved this was faked in the past. If you Google Discord message maker, you will get this exact thing, where you can put an image in next to the name, and he didn't know what to put, so he put a black image, and that's why there's a black square there. We literally went through this in a previous video and debunked all of this.
Angrily leaked out information, as well as...
Just go ahead and Google right now. Google Discord message maker. Click the first link, and it's likely this right here. If it's not the first link, it's the second, third, fourth. It's the first link when I Google it. But I don't know if it's going to be some fuckery when you look it up. But, you know, just check Discord message maker. You'll find this fucking shit. It's fucking absurd.
Confessions. Of his obsession...
Alright, so see this green crown right here? Discord's crown, when you're the owner of a server, is a yellow crown with a transparent background. This green crown right here is a Hallmark icon. You know Hallmark, the card company? So this dumb piece of shit, this inbred, dumb motherfucker, with such severe mommy issues that he married a stand-in for his mother, used a Hallmark logo as the fucking Discord server owner icon when making this fake image. Again, this message is again from Discord message maker. Just Google that. Comes right up.
...with me has turned violent and vengeful, making over 40-plus videos to flood the algorithm.
Wait. Turned violent and vengeful. Alright, so this is the dude who threatened to kill me, by the way, on live stream.
His obsession with me has turned violent and vengeful, making over 40-plus videos to flood the algorithm in hopes to cover...
So, which of my videos was violent? I'll give you vengeful, because I'm vengeful toward groomers and pedophiles like you, Dillan Morgan of Michigan. By the way, doxed yourself on a live stream. Not very smart. So yeah, I am vengeful toward groomers and pedophiles like you who repeatedly look up child pornography, as you have said that you did. Now, your claim is, I looked up... Oh, fuck. Your claim is that you looked up child pornography to report it. Which I'm sure every motherfucker has said on their way to fucking prison to get stabbed in the showers. I'm sure everybody has said that. That and my computer was hacked. God damn. Looking up CP to report it. Dillan Morgan of Michigan. Really? Fucking God. I need a moment.
His obsession with me has turned violent and vengeful, making over 40 plus videos to flood the algorithm in hopes to cover this.
Alright, so I'm a little vengeful toward pedos. A little bit. A little bit.
His obsession with me has turned violent and vengeful, making over 40 plus videos to flood the algorithm in hopes to cover.
I've made over 40 plus videos to flood the algorithm. Are you sure it wasn't Plagued Month? Are you sure it wasn't 30 days and 30 videos? Specifically because you complain and you bitch and you whine and you piss and you shit and you cum and you vomit and you bleed and you cry over the fact that I make too many videos about you. And so I said, you want too many videos? Fucking Plagued Month, baby. 30 videos, 30 days. You want more videos? You want to complain about it? I'll do Plagued Month too, motherfucker. Fuck it.
Cover this with false accusations and information.
False accusations. Name one. Disprove any accusation I made in any of those videos. Write in the comments below if you think he's going to address any of these quote-unquote false accusations.
And my docs and harassment. And most recently...
My docs. My docs. You mean where you went on a live stream and said, "Hi, I'm in Michigan. Anybody else in the Kalamazoo area?" or whatever the fuck you said. That was you, bitch. God damn.
A rape review of my CSA.
There's no rape review of your CSA. What the fuck? Let's read this. Okay, so let's hear what he has to say, and then let's read what he actually is putting on the screen. Because he's going to lie to you verbally and put on the screen something that disproves what he's saying.
With false accusations and information, my docs and harassment. And most recently, a rape review of my CSA.
Alright, so he says that this tweet is a rape review of his CSA. Last thing before I toddle off to my sleep pile, I'm going to read this in a nerd voice because that's how I sound online. Notice Plagued Moth changed "your mom tried to off you" to sexual abuse and thought everyone was too stupid to notice? Lil bro, small homie, no one brought up SA but you. Feeding you bleach or whatever the fuck isn't SA, but oh. Where's the review of his rape? Well, I mean, let's see here.
False accusations and information, my docs and harassment. And most recently, a rape review of my CSA, where he...
Rape review of your CSA? I don't see that here. That's weird.
Has been actively trying to form a brigade to deny my experience and shame me for it.
Oh! Trying to form a brigade. Does anybody see that here? To deny his CSA. Does anybody see that here? Does anybody see a review? Does anybody see trying to form a brigade? Does anybody see denial of what happened to him? Does anybody see that here? I sure fucking don't.
Review of my CSA, where he has been actively trying to form a brigade to deny my experience and shame me for it, claiming I made it up for clout.
Where did I claim you made it up for clout? Where? Can you show that on screen? It would be nice if you showed what you're talking about, but you can't because it doesn't exist.
A claim first made by Lazy Bedhead.
Oh, wait a minute, what now? Motherfucker, what? Nah, bitch, you're dragging in the one person who has given you the most benefit of the doubt, motherfucker. You are fucking up right here.
Real-life friend of TCR.
A real-life friend of TCR. Goddamn. She's a real-life friend of TCR, guys. You know what that means. She's e-bill. So, he's saying that Lazy Bedhead first denied his CSA ever happened. When and where? Show it, bitch. Fucking show anything. Show evidence to your audience, you stupid fuck.
Recently, before we lost our home, I got Slimebeast to admit much of this on a live stream where he screamed...
No, clip chimp. No, you didn't.
...insults in my docs in retaliation, and even threatened to release my children's names publicly.
Nope. Never threatened to release his names. Or children's names. So, no elaboration, just a tantrum. You and I both know I elaborated just fine. Hey, you ever get that DM I sent you warning you about that dude trying to find your children? How is this threatening to release your children's names? I DM'd him saying that someone was trying to find his kids' names. I DM'd him and warned him, and I gave him the name of somebody who was trying to find where his kids went to school. I fucking gave this guy the benefit of the doubt to warn him that somebody was after his fucking kids. And this bitch, this rank, skeevy little, dirty little, unwashed, hairy little bitch, turns that around and claims that this, right here on your screen, this is threatening to release the names of his kids? You fucking kidding me?
A live stream where he screamed insults and by dox in retaliation, and even threatened to release my children's names publicly.
What the fuck? You fucking garbage.
54 years old, birthday September 21st.
Crazy. You subhuman piece of filth. He is a subhuman piece of filth, by the way, and he's a brain-dead moron.
Human?
Would you want your children named?
You are...
There you go. He was naming my family on his stream. He was repeating the names of my family members. And I said to him, would you want your children named? Like, do you have any empathy? Do you have any compassion? Do you have any ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes, you complete and utter fucking sociopath? Do you have any humanity inside that egg-shaped husk? You cunt. And so when he goes after my family, I say to him, do you want people going after your family? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? And so he clip chimps that, takes it out of context, and his little dumbass thinks it's a good idea to post this. Subhuman piece of filth.
I'm subhuman?
Would you want your children named?
You are trying that, and you just can't, so that's why you're upset.
Would you want your children named on the stream? Would you want your children named on the stream?
He also admitted to false...
Would he? He seems fine naming other people's family members. He seems fine going after people's family members. Would he want people going after his family? You notice he never answered that, by the way. I don't think he fucking cares.
Trying that, and you just can't, so that's why you're upset.
Would you want your children named on the stream? Would you want your... I stand by the fact that he is subhuman trash, by the way. Children name on the stream?
He also admitted to falsely accusing Nick Spheres of rape and grooming.
Oh my god, this motherfucker with this tired old bullshit that has been disproven. Oh my god. He must think that his audience are literally 3 years old. I mean, I know he has kids in his audience, which is fucking psychotic because he has been proven to be exhibiting grooming behavior toward a 13-year-old. He watches child pornography to report it, quote-unquote. Oh my god. Does he fucking think his audience is fucking full of dipshits? I mean, there are a certain number that are dipshits. Like that, there's this person named Katie Quinn. She's Mortician Kate on Twitter, and that bitch is psychotic. That bitch is crazy. The only solid food she's had in her mouth for weeks is Plague Moth's dick. I mean, fucking Christ. Here we go with the debunked shit again. And we're going to debunk it again.
Because they stood up to him as well.
Yes, I'm absolutely sure about this.
So what if I told you my first interaction with you was me talking to somebody about how you harassed Mayleets, and then you immediately started threatening?
So he admitted, by the way, that he talked to Nick Spheres, that Nick Spheres was talking to him about me, and she's the one who set him on this goal of trying to fucking go after me. By the way, he started this whole shit, by the way, on behalf of Nick Spheres. That fucking idiot. Nick Spheres, by the way, look into the grooming allegations or abuse allegations towards Nick Spheres.
Me about exposing me.
That was the person who has been stalking me.
That was the... Oh, so Mayleets has been stalking you.
Thank you for exposing who it is. Yeah, he pretty much threw Nick Spheres under the bus and said that's my stalker. That's the person who's stalking me. I don't know how true that is because Moth is a dumb fucking piece of shit. Go build a dam somewhere, you fucking beaver-looking motherfucker.
So you're saying right now that Mayleets has been stalking you? The person who covered your content, and I have...
He said, by the way, he said that Mayleets is the one who fucking was feeding him information about me to go after me.
I have your deleted video publicly posted.
What fucking stupid ops shit is this, by the way?
So they covered your content and monetized it, and the chat logs actually said that they don't have a right to monetize your content. They told you fuck you, and you immediately started saying that they're a rapist and groomer. Why did you do that?
All right, here we go. So Plague Moth sets up this thing where he's like, you did this, why did you do that? But the thing is, the information did come out and was made available to me that Nyx Fears has a history of abusing her exes according to those exes. Let me repeat that. Nyx Fears has a history of abusing her exes, including non-consensually cutting one of them, tying up her ex, and without their consent, taking a pair of scissors and fucking slitting their skin. Nyx Fears, the YouTuber, the one you're thinking of. Let me just make that clear while we're going through this whole shit right here. But yeah, so that all became available to me. Somebody said to me, I see that you're having a beef with Nyx Fears. You should probably know X, Y, and Z. And so I made a video signal boosting that and saying, hey, somebody sent this to me. And in that video, I literally said, I don't know if this is true or not, but here it is. So not only did I not make the accusation, her exes did, I also said I don't know if it's true or not. So I didn't even make a declarative statement saying that she did that. There's evidence. And yet we're going to have this guy pull his face out of a fucking rhinoceros's ass just long enough to make this fucking video and spew some bullshit. Because somebody contacted me because I was fighting with Nyx Fears.
So you took that information.
So there you go. Why did you post information? He's saying this to me. Why did you post information about Nyx Fears abusing her exes? And I said, because someone sent it to me.
Out of anger that you received out of somebody out of
did you receive
bad out of bad intention, out of ill intention when you were upset.
Bad intention and ill intention? How do you know the intention of the people who sent me the information? Brainless boob. How do you know the intention of someone who sent me information? You say it's, for bad reasons they did this. How do you fucking know, bitch?
Set during a conflict and without evidence.
The point is he just makes shit up. He says whatever he feels like in the moment. It's fucking sick.
You took that as fact? Am I hearing that correctly?
You took that as fact? No, in my video I said I don't know if it's true or not, but here it is.
You preyed on a marginal...
Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Guys, we got a white power symbol.
Preyed on a marginalized individual just because you were upset about financial...
Preyed on a marginalized individual. That's a funny way of framing the fact that somebody's exes put together a document with evidence saying that she fucking abused the shit out of them.
Regain on something that you plagiarized? That's true?
Something that I plagiarized? Nothing is plagiarized, you dumb fucking cunt. Question. Is that what you're doing?
But unlike me...
What does that prove? He says, I got Slimebeast to admit that he made up allegations against Nyx Fears. Where? Where in all of that, you stupid bitch? By the way, get a better quality image. What the fuck resolution is this? Did you upscale a fucking desktop icon? What is this garbage?
May and others, I never backed down.
Fake. Already disproven.
But unlike May and others, I never backed down.
You never back down. That's perfectly fine. Keep running toward that fucking cliff like the lemming you are, motherfucker. Dead channel. Lost your home. Exposed for being a pedophile. Exposed for grooming kids. Exposed for all this rotten shit. Because you wouldn't back down. By all means, please never back down. Never back down. Because seeing the truth about you and seeing you go up in flames has been fucking wonderful. Please never back down. Keep the videos coming. Keep the lies coming. Keep posting easily disproven shit. I'm fucking here for it.
I consider this chapter done, as he has exposed himself further and there's really no more damage I can do. Since then, his agenda merely to smear...
He says that while putting up a fucking fake screenshot with the Hallmark logo instead of a Discord channel icon. Like, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, this guy is unreal. This guy is unreal. This dude's the best, actually.
Further, and others I never backed down.
Oh, God.
I consider this chapter done, as he has exposed himself further, and there's really no more damage I can do. Since then, his agenda merely to smear,
You haven't
fabricate
done any damage at all, bitch. What damage? Let's look at this. I'm not somebody who fucking cares about numbers, obviously. If I did, I'd be doing, like, regular videos about things that make a lot of fucking traffic. I know what gets traffic. I got 5 million views on a video by being a cheap, clickbaiting piece of shit. And I saw that, and I was like, that's what I have to do, and I fucking haven't done it again. Since then, I barely touch my channels other than dunking on dipshits like this. So I'm not a numbers guy. But let's look at the numbers just for the sake of arguing with this troglodyte. I'm struggling to think of new fucking insults. I don't want to repeat the same shit again. Channels. You have lost maybe 10,000 or more subscribers. I have only gained subscribers. Twitter. You have lost a ton of fucking followers. I have only gained followers. What we doing? I'm living in a house, you ain't. Let's see. What else? Careers. You, I guess, flip burgers somewhere, which is fine. It's a great profession and all, but Plague Moth himself has made fun of people for having those jobs, so I'm going to go ahead and make fun of him for having that job, since he does that. Flips burgers. I work for myself, and I'm working on 3 video game projects. I do pretty much whatever the fuck I want all day. Just artwork, writing. I spend way too much time on fucking video games and don't, do anything because I'm just, like, procrastinating. I'm a lazy piece of shit. You are married to a she-beast from hell who sucks shit. And you have a bunch of kids that aren't yours that, you picked up for. You got, cucked before you even met her. And I am single and child-free and just, lining my shelves with Funko Pops. Not really, but you get the idea. Your life sounds like hell. And me, I'm a just cunt that's just, doing whatever the fuck I want. You, on the other hand, can't do a single live stream without your wife sitting next to you listening. Oh man, I'm a brag on my pathetic ass life. My dumb man-child bullshit. I'm a brag on that shit because compared to your life, holy fuck, is it paradise? God damn, I can sit here and I can say, I want to make a video game, and I could just start working on a video game, and I can pay people to work on it, and I can hire people to do things, and I can. God damn, I don't know how much more I can drive this into the ground. Your life is shit, and you fucked up, and fuck you.
Against myself and my family are beyond clear. His claims that others back him up are piecemealed together by a mediocre, biased blood sports hosted by Turkey Tom, who has also had issues with lollies.
What the fuck are you talking about? Wait, what is this bullshit?
Piecemealed together by a mediocre against myself and my family are beyond clear. His claims that others back him up are
My claims that others backed me up. When and where? Does anybody remember a tweet or a video or anything from me saying, Plague Moth is bad, and others backed me up on this? Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I don't give a fuck who backs me up. I'll just keep digging into your shit and throwing you into the fucking spotlight.
Piecemealed together by a mediocre, biased blood sports hosted by Turkey Tom.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Who has also had issues with lollies in his Discord and his...
You're fucking nuts. You're fucking nuts. This is literally... This is literally the fucking Mama Max Charlie situation all the fuck over again. You're trying to shadowbox or slapbox people 2 times your height. Like, what the fuck?
His close friends with Larix, a known lolicon who, in all of this, finally admitted to cucking.
A known lolicon. Oh,
Tom.
motherfucker. I'll leave
The
that
bias
one for,
against
I'll
me-
leave that for Lyrics. Lyrics has a much bigger audience. Lyrics can fucking fuck you up on that shit.
And the disingenuous rinse and repeat of the same information obtained in bad faith and twisted by confirmed pedophiles has made finding my voice in the scenario difficult. But note that I never cried out for other content creators to make videos. Has made finding my voice in the scenario difficult. But note that I never cried out for other content creators to make videos on these.
What a fucking dipshit. First of all, nobody has cried out for anyone to make videos about Plague Moth. People saw the train wreck going on and did it. Secondly, you have talked to larger creators. What the fuck is he talking about? He literally went on Turkey Tom's stream. He went on Lyrics' stream thinking that he was going to, get his bullshit across. You haven't tried to get bigger content creators to cover anything? Bitch, you directly went and talked with them on live streams. You stupid fuck. God damn. I can't. This is just too dumb. This is too dumb. I can't even. Let's continue.
These subjects or help me. I merely published my evidence and exposed them.
Exposed for nothing. I merely published my evidence. You mean you created and then published your quote-unquote evidence?
Their friends make videos on me, friends of friends.
Your friends. They have friends. I wish I had friends. Wah.
And friends of friends. Source is important.
God, that is really telling. This is really pathetic. Listen to this.
Their friends make videos on me, friends of friends and friends of friends. Source.
Motherfuckers butthurt other people have friends. By the way, I was not really friends with anybody involved in this until you fucked up and you started bringing people together.
Is important. And so is context. A moral grandstand.
Context. Is this bitch saying context is important? When he is purposefully clipping things out of context in this fucking video. When he is changing context in this video. When he is making up fake evidence in this video. Is this bitch really saying context is important? God damn. That's like something I don't even know what to fucking say about that. That is some fucked up shit.
Standing of my content is hypocritical when you still will shield content creators to do the same exact thing.
No. Wendigoon doesn't do the same exact thing you do, Plague Moth. Show me the video. Show me the video where Wendigoon records his reaction to child abuse. What the actual fuck? My god. This really is Mama Max trying to go after Charlie. Holy shit.
Including Wendigoon, who has directly profited off the dead.
Woof. Oof. Buddy. I don't watch Wendigoon's channel. I skim the Creepcast shit just to see what general... I like to get a general idea of what the podcast, is about. I do not consume Wendigoon's content at all. Even I know you're fucking with the wrong thing here. You're fucking with the wrong thing. Because I know Wendigoon has a fucking reputation, buddy. And it's not the reputation you have. It's a positive reputation. And I don't know. I don't consume his content. I don't know much about Wendigoon, but what I know is that if you fuck with Wendigoon, people are probably going to treat that like you're kicking a puppy. Just saying.
It's awful that some of your favorite YouTubers will go out of their way to seemingly protect pedophiles purely out of nostalgia's sake or just by judging a book by its cover.
I mean, anytime you have evidence, feel free to provide it. And I don't mean like going on Google and looking up Discord message maker.
But you as a viewer have the freedom to research too and make decisions and see what is clearly happening.
Please do.
The prideful attacks on my family and myself aren't due to a moral compass or make decisions and see what's clearly happening.
Wait. What the fuck does this motherfucker say? Let me give him the benefit of the doubt here.
But you as a viewer have the freedom to research too and make decisions and see what is clearly happening.
To make decisions. Was he drunk when he made this? I wouldn't be surprised. He was drunk live streaming and having like breakdowns and shit. Is he drunk? Wait a minute.
But you as a viewer have the freedom to research too and make
The freedom to research.
decisions and see what is clearly happening. The prideful attacks on my family and
The prideful taps. What are you even saying?
myself aren't due to a moral compass or protecting kids.
Protecting kids. This motherfucker is drunk. We did the wrong thing. We need to slow it down. Hold on one second. Here we go.
It's because of hatred and revenge. The only apology I owe is to you, my dedicated audience.
I love you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I owe you an apology. I failed you guys. You guys are my best friends. I love you guys.
For abusing your ears with this nonsense for so long.
Yes! Thank you for admitting that everything you're saying is nonsense and abuse! Fucking dumbass. This is fucking great.
My only excuse is that in the midst of all this, I've been on and off so much for my mental health and life stresses that in my mind,
I've got ADHD, I've got ADD, I've got PTSD, I've got BPD, I've got DID, I've got TCBY, I've got YMCA, I've got stanky leg, I've got restless leg, I got a stubbed toe, I got an ingrown toenail, I got a yellow toenail, I got meth mouth, I got a slit nostril, I got a Glasgow smile, my eyelids are missing, somebody dumped bleach on me and set me on fire. Like, fucking Jesus Christ, the litany, the laundry list of fucking bullshit. God damn.
I needed to quote.
None of this is an excuse, by the way. Because if you're going to give respect to people with disorders, then you also have to reject people like this who say the disorder is the reason I'm a shit person. You get what I'm saying there? This guy right here, Plagued Moth, and I know I'm circling this dumb, MS Paint image and saying that's him, but this guy, Plagued Moth, wants you to believe that people with disorders can't control the fact that they're being a shithead? Like, that's some pretty ableist nonsense. That's like the shit where you see, like, a fucking movie, an old movie, and they're like, this person has split personality disorder. That's why they're a serial killer. It's like, no. The disorder doesn't mean you're a shit person. You did that on your own, okay?
Defend myself in order to safeguard within the dog pile that so many joined in at such a vulnerable time of mine and my family's lives.
Ever wonder why Plague Moth is the only one on Plague Moth's side? And I'm not talking about little bitches like, what is it? There's some dude like Nightmare Reading or some shitty narration channel. And then he, says things like, Nightmind and Creeps McPasta and Mr. Creepypasta and Nick's Fears are on my side. And good luck on that ship. That's going straight to fucking Epstein Island. But have you ever noticed that nobody is publicly on this motherfucker's side? Lance's Creepy Reading, by the way. That's the name of the thing. Somebody who ripped off that Creepy Reading. There's this dude called Lance's Creepy Reading, who's another one of his dick suckers. Have you noticed that nobody is on his side except for people who play fast and loose with the truth? It's crazy, isn't it?
I'm sorry for essentially ruining your experience on my channel.
You did that by starting a channel.
I don't know what will happen in my home life from here.
Oh, man.
But
What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet he isn't even moving? What do you want to bet he's just going to change which room of the house he records in and then say, here I am in the new house and this is all bullshit? I'm just guessing. I wouldn't put anything past this motherfucker at this point.
I know it will pan out eventually, and I want to thank you all who have stood by my family and I and helped support us. Just know that we're both working at a job that's union and have great plans for the future.
You're both working at a job that's union. You work together. Oh, is this another Taco Bell situation?
The channel, as I have no intentions on quitting.
Oh,
Moth
God.
Media Productions is now known as No Happy Endings.
Who cares?
And the NHE is an umbrella of an...
No happy endings. That's pretty fitting, because, fairy tales told to children usually have a happy ending. But Plagued Moth, who likes to watch children getting abused and murdered, and who watches a lot of child porn to quote-unquote report it, I guess it makes sense that he's like, hey kids, there are no happy endings. Now get stomped to death. Jesus Christ.
entertainment focused on the media underground, extremes, and so much more. I intend on asking for official help and will be extending offers to content creators, artists.
Anybody who touches this guy, anybody who works with this guy, everybody out there, you have my full support in letting them know he is a fucking child groomer who watched a ton of child pornography. Anybody who works with this guy, I'm pointing right at this fucking screen. I'm pointing at this haunted VHS of the Smurfs right now. Anybody who decides to work with this motherfucker, you well and truly make sure that they know who they're getting in bed with. I know I will.
I intend on asking for official help and will be extending offers to content creators, artists, musicians, etc. to be affiliated with the brand.
By the way, he's talking about paying an exposure. Because he put up a post where he said, on my new channel, I'm thinking of having other people do the content. And eventually, I may be able to pay you. I'm paraphrasing. So this motherfucker is actually saying, I want other content creators and artists to do free work for me. That literally is what he's saying right now.
NHE is to be my umbrella of a media label which helps promote and show extreme horror, art, and other forms of things we all enjoy.
In other words, free content for your channel. It's not a new thing. This is something that people have been doing a long time where they say, I'm creating a platform to promote creators. Now what you have to watch is, are they profiting from it solely on their own? Because this motherfucker damn sure is going to try to get ads on there as soon as possible. You know, when you go to a website that promotes creators, take a look. Do you see it covered in a bunch of ads? Do you see the person trying to, bilk people out of money? Because if so, they're just using those creators as content for a content mill. Or in this case, like a content farm. So I guarantee you, just watch. Just watch what happens.
I will also be looking for researchers, writers, scripters, and other...
So we switched from, I've got ADD, I've got ADHD, I have PTSD. We switched from that to, I'm starting a new channel. I'm starting a new channel. I need content creators, artists, writers, researchers. Essentially, you need everybody but you doing things. I need I need an uploader. I need a comment replier. I need a channel manager. I need a musician. I need an editor. Fuck.
Other roles for help with my video.
Are you going to be doing anything on your channel? I don't know.
Enjoy. I will also be looking for researchers, writers, scripters, and other roles for help with my videos and projects. Both associates and affiliates of NHE will receive the following. Free premium page access, meaning as
people who produce his work get free access to the work they produced. Cool!
As long as you're associated with us, you will have access to my premium pages for free.
Oh my god.
40%
It's not free if they're doing work, bitch.
off of merch, full credit for your work, not just the name in the description.
Ooh, full credit. Amazing.
And of course being part of a
That literally is paying an exposure, by the way. You get full credit, yeah. They get paid with exposure.
40% off of merch, full
40% off of merch. Bitch, how about 100% off, motherfucker? God damn. People working for you and you're going to give them a coupon code? You're going to give them a coupon code that they gave you to hand out to people?
credit for your work, not just the name in the description. And of course being part of a cool group of internet spooky folks. Eventually,
you're going to be part of a group. That group right now includes Plague Moth and nobody else. But once you guys all join, you'll be a creepy group. Why don't you just do it without him?
I would love to have some roles to be paid ones as well. Think of it this way, for those who are affiliated.
You notice something here? Okay.
Eventually, I would love to have some roles to be paid ones as well.
Okay. Eventually, I would love to have some roles that could be paid ones as well. So eventually, he'll pay you, but not all of you, because it's only going to be some roles. He's only going to pay some people. Like if you're a script writer, he might pay you. If you're an artist, fuck you. He can find another artist. You're not getting paid.
And of course, being part of a cool group of internet spooky folks. Eventually, I would love to have some roles to be paid ones as well.
He says he would love to. Eventually, I would love to do that. He's not even saying he will. Like, if I was starting some shit like this and I wanted people to work for free with me, I would say, when we get to a profit, when we reach a profit, you know, you will get X percent. You will get X amount. But he's not committing at all. He's saying, eventually, I would love to pay some people. Fucking scammer. Never stop scamming.
Think of it this way, for those who are affiliated, you get to say you are in your profiles and fun stuff like a Call of Duty clan and receive...
Oh my god. Oh my god. With Plague Moth, it's clan with a K, but that's okay.
free promo via designated platforms and access to a group to help one another as creators grow and give support in a safe and inclusive branded environment.
You're talking about a Discord server. A place where people can collaborate in a closed environment. You're talking about a Discord server. Or even just a private room on your current Discord server. This is fucking trash. What a fucking idiot.
For associates, you're literally helping me form a team of video creation for the channels. Tons of...
Why should anyone help you? Why shouldn't they just do their own thing? Why shouldn't they help themselves and make their own money? Why should they work for you for free? Fuck you.
People have full-blown teams, from that creepy pedophile to Wendigo himself.
Oh, boy. Plagued Moth groomed a child on his Discord, and Plagued Moth watched child pornography on 5 separate occasions that he has admitted to, and a couple of those occasions included multiple videos. Plagued Moth's claim is that he was watching child porn, quote-unquote, by mistake, and quote-unquote, to report it. Plagued Moth is a fucking pedophile.
I may not want an editor, but I'd kill for help researching and scripting.
I may not want an editor, so he won't even be solid on that. He's not even saying, I'll edit the videos. All of you do all the other work, but I'll take on the editing. I'll do the editing work, which he's a shit editor, by the way, as you can see by his fucking videos. But he won't even commit to that, because he says he may. He might not want to take on an editor, which means he might.
File to Wendigo himself. I may not want an editor, but
I may not.
I'd kill for help researching and scripting. No Happy Endings is the umbrella in which I will launch a brand new podcast as well, which I can't wait to start doing. It's going to be on Spotify and all major platforms.
Blah, blah, blah. Anything can be on Spotify. Fuck you.
And
people don't need you. People can do their own shit. They can make their own Spotify podcast. Why do they have to fucking make it for this dick shit?
a movie review series called The Slaughter Scale.
Oh, too bad I already used that in one of my videos.
And for the remainder of my content as well, I intend to take a different angle as far as things go.
Blah, blah, blah.
It will be very familiar, but expect a lot more deep dives into far darker subjects and more intense documentaries.
Far darker than child porn, folks.
I also plan on working on music and other projects as well during this time.
Nobody cares or has ever cared about your shitty music.
The question is, do you want to be part of it?
No. Please, God. If you want to be part of his shit, you deserve what you get.
I will continue to publish premium content regardless of homelessness and keep you posted on the limited amount of social...
Regardless of homelessness? He's not fucking homeless. Motherfucking idiot. Oh, we gotta hear that again. He's not fucking homeless. What is he talking about?
The question is, do you want to be part of it? I will continue to publish premium content regardless of homelessness and keep...
If you're homeless, where are you editing and publishing things from? If it's from a friend's house, you're not homeless. If it's from a relative's house, you're not homeless. If you're publishing and editing your videos from outside of a home, then you are homeless. This motherfucker scamming his fucking audience with this bullshit sob story. Holy fuck. By the way, this is the same dude who said in his own words on his live stream that he could pay for his rent, but didn't want to because he wanted to put it towards somewhere else.
Keep you posted on the limited amount of social media I intend on using during this break.
He has been on Twitter every fucking day, motherfucker. God damn.
As I make the best of things and try to get my family stable again. So yes, I'm essentially taking a break from YouTube. Thank you again for all the support,
blah, blah, blah.
and understand this is not a goodbye, but rather an opportunity for a metamorphosis, an evolution for the channel, and a chance for my matured vision of this work to flourish, and for all of you.
If you are 30 years old and you're just starting to mature, there is something seriously wrong. By the way, there's nothing maturing about this guy. He's going to come back and he's going to be like, you know, we're taking on darker topics here. And he's just going to be doing the same fucking thing. It's just going to be repackaged and other people will be fucking putting it together.
You to enjoy. All my links are in the description of this video.
Oh, by the way,
like to
make sure you report this Patreon for ban evasion, by the way.
During this endeavor, including a brand new Patreon.
Blah, 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 blah.
I love you all dearly, and I'm...
Parasocial. Encouraging parasocial behavior. Trying to make his audience think that he personally loves them. Encouraging people with mental disorders and disconnects from reality to think that they actually do have a relationship. Why? So that they give him that money. Give him those views. Give him that attention. Encouraging parasocial connections with his viewers. Good fucking God.
Truly grateful for every opportunity you've all given me. Creatively, socially, financially, and beyond.
You've done nothing
I've allowed
creative.
to return my gratitude tenfold.
Fucking Jesus. This motherfucker thinks that reacting to a child being abused is fucking creative.
Stay safe. And remember, if it bleeds, it leads.
If it bleeds, it leads is an old fucking tagline from fucking journalism. Bullshit. Fucking who gives a fuck. Fuck it. And the dude is calling himself a creator. Can't even come up with a fucking quote for his own channel. This gonna be shit music. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be some cunt singing poorly over bad music played by idiots. Okay. Alright. So yeah, so does anybody want to watch another Karen video? Because we got some Karen videos over here because the algorithm knows by now that that's exactly what Plague Moth is.